Hi people, this is episode number, you would have already remembered what we did last time, and so now we're going to show you some extra ones because Stephen, I've just said this to him, I've been doing his series of exercises since last week, and I've done them virtually every day, but just to let me share with you, in the first couple of days my muscles ached like nobody's business. I'm now a lot more looser, but just to remind you, we start with getting our body loose and mobile. So I'm doing the squats onto the chair, just touching it and up. I'm not going to do all of them, but I've been doing that. And I've lost a bit of weight. You can't tell, but I've lost a little bit of weight. And I've done already, before we started, my twists and this one up there, and I've also done some of the floor exercises. But what we're going to show you, you've got to talk to me now, Steve. What we're going to now show you is, having done already our floor exercises, lifting up and getting that back going. And I've done my Superman and my reverse snow angel. So I've got that back nicely organised. Then I go on to my back here. And the first one we're going to do, pushing my back into the floor, making it nice and relaxed, is the extended crunch. Right, now you need to talk.
What Jeff is trying to do is raise his back in a nice controlled way so that he's using his abdominals,
yeah,
and bending his back in sequence. Obviously it will get a lot better than that, because
yeah,
that was appalling.
Okay. But at the end, I'm putting a stretch into my back. Now, the next one, Stephen, is what?
At the same time, he's trying to relax as well, because you can't
Yeah.
do all these if you're tense.
What's the next exercise, Stephen?
I can't see from here, Jeff, because I haven't got my glasses on. You know what they are, just remind me.
I can't remember.
It's the reversed
this
crunch.
This is a problem.
Reverse crunch.
With these exercises.
Yeah.
You forget them.
Because
But
he's
we're gonna
getting
help
old.
you with that. Okay, now the reverse crunch is where you're just pulling your legs up, down, don't touch the floor, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Concentrate on your core while you're doing this, the core being your abdominals,
Yep.
because that's what we're working. You can do it that way and suddenly change the way you're supposed to do it, but keep your legs lower
Or you can
and
just
draw them up in a controlled way, because that works the abdominals more.
Oh, this is hurting. Okay, enough of that. What's the next one?
The next one is a challenge for everybody. It's called the Frozen V.
Yeah. Now I find this difficult.
Everybody finds it difficult.
Alright, but starting from here, I'm going to lift this up and move, let my...
Failing miserably, as you can see, but if you do this a few dozen times, A, it gets the job done, and B, you'll find at the end you suddenly come up to the middle like that. Look at that. Yeah, but control the release as well. Don't just crash to the floor. Remember, people live below. You're trying to do 3 sets of...
And this is straining my neck a bit, but
It says here that you're going to hold it for 10 seconds, is that right?
Yeah.
It's really tricky, but you will, trust me, you will get there eventually. But with all of what we've done, yeah, it's not pretty, but it's helping. You can see that great gut diminishing, except when he laughs.
You can cover that. But it really does work.
Do 3 sets of 10 on that. That's quite satisfying when you get it right.
Yeah.
But persevere.
So what have I done?
As the old Indian said in The Unforgiven, remember that Clint Eastwood film? He endeavoured to persevere.
Right.
We love our Clint Eastwood references. Remember the first one? Don't let the old man in. In Jeffrey's case, it's too late. Okay, so we've done that one. Now he's going to do the extended... No, we're not. I've decided we're not going to do the extended plank. The plank is more than enough. Everybody knows the plank.
Hip raises as I'm laying on my back.
No.
It's quite difficult to roll over. You want me to roll over?
Alright, we'll do the hip raise, you lazy bastard.
Yeah?
Go on.
Okay, so legs up, tight to your bum.
This is also known as the bridge. So what he's going to try and do is raise his middle section up. That works the gluteus maximus.
But I'm pushing with my bum muscles. The
Gluteus.
Squeezing. Oh dear. I'm going to hold this for how long, Stephen?
I can't read the writing. It says 2/3.
Count me 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. And then back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're really feeling good, you can do it once more. Push it up as far as you can go within reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do, thank you.
So that's up, but also relax your shoulders while you're doing it. Not press with your neck. Okay.
And while he's there,
next?
he could do the segmental rotation, which is a very lovely one.
No, I'm going to finish it on that.
Alright, so we're going to go back to the good old
But
plank.
here, as a variation you were showing me, I can do this and pointing my toe, hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Haven't got resting on.
Why would he do that, eh? Why would he do that? All this just...
And then that one.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good. Looks good.
Doesn't look very good at all.
It's going to be 10 though. Got it.
Right, now get back to the plank.
Now roll it over and
Like a beach swell.
I've got to take up there because the blood goes to your head, so be careful. Okay, I've gone into here. I want to relax my back a bit.
See, what we're trying to do is show you all these exercises, but we're trying to abridge them a little bit. So when you do them, take your time.
Yeah.
Just go a lot slower. Concentrate on form, because getting it correct is more beneficial than just rushing through it.
Could I have your moppy cloth? It's hot.
We're going to do the famous plank.
Right.
Everybody agrees
Laying it down there.
that this is actually, it's a killer, but it's very deeply satisfying. What you're doing now is working everything from, well, the ankle up to the hips, right through to the central core, your abdominals and your shoulders, but mostly the central core.
How do I breathe with this, Steve?
With great difficulty.
Just breathe.
All you do is just breathe in and out, because what you're trying to do here is, for as long as you can, you know, without trying to break records.
Are you timing me, Steve?
A minute.
I'm doing.
A minute is very good. As a starter, 30 seconds. But eventually you'll be trying to beat your own little records, because this is all in the head now, and this one is critical. If you can get yourself into a strong muscle situation, what a rubbish. As I was saying, the core is the core.
Did I do a minute?
No, nowhere near a minute.
Oh, okay. Next time I do a minute. So what am I doing next, Steve?
Bird dog. Bird dog's quite good
Alright.
because it means you have to balance one side against the other. It's a gun dog really, a pointer.
Yeah.
We
Make
used to
sure
use-
your hands are below your shoulders.
Let's try and use British references, okay?
Balance in your
So
on your knees,
we're
your
calling
hips.
this the pointer.
Is this all in line? So what do I do now, Steve?
Well, either left arm or right arm, and you then pull out the opposite leg.
Right.
Trying to stay as balanced as possible, lifting both up as high as possible.
Am I up? Am I up?
Passable, passable.
Feel the glutes again.
Once again, it's the glutes, stretching things that haven't been stretched for years.
Oh, Lord.
And then when you feel that you've achieved that, then just come down, give yourself a little
Yes.
wiggle, and then go on to the other side, which looks a bit more wobbly from
It is
here.
a bit more wobbly.
Just shows you when you are left or right sided, the other side definitely has problems with staying in place.
How many reps of this should I do, Steve?
Doesn't say, but just do as many as you feel. 2 or 3 each side. Remember, we're going to build up. What we want you to do mostly is just remember everything, so you don't have to keep stopping and looking at them. Keep it in paper. That'll do nicely. We get the drift.
Alright, I got it. Okay.
And now my personal favourite, side plank.
Oh. Now this is difficult.
This is difficult. But again,
But
You can
here,
just-
you've got to go down.
but just think how beautiful your body will look
Stretch
when you
your
can
legs.
see the cleft of Venus.
My feet are on top of each other. Yes.
In some cases,
Okay.
yeah. I can't do that because my ankle's hit and it's painful. So I have to put
Under
my...
your shoulder, lifting your hips up, and do this. Remembering to breathe.
Yes, because what you're trying to do is stabilise the core but try and relax at the same time so that you're thinking about the central part. If you can hold that for 10 seconds, that's
9.
fine.
10. Okay.
And then he's going to turn over, you'll see the back of him, and do the same thing on the other side. This one will possibly come back and bite you tomorrow a little bit because you won't have worked this set of muscles this hard for a long, long time. Try and relax, but keep the core stable. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do.
Okay. That's that one. And what have we got next, Steve?
Okay, so we're working every part of the body. We're going to try some ab crunches now.
Ab crunches.
That's what it says. They're basically crunchies.
Yeah.
You know what a crunchy is, people?
But can I do a reverse one? So all this is doing that. Or even easier, running your fingers.
Yeah.
And
But focus on your body rather than just moving your head. You've got to lift your shoulders up, but try and imagine that you're also moving every vertebra in your spine and trying to bring your...
roll it.
That's it, you've got to roll it up. And you're going to crunch.
But with your shoulders, not your head. Yeah?
Yes. Head stays still. In gyms you see that there's like devices, metal devices where you hold your arms on and it forces you to roll in a certain way, which is lovely if you've got all that stuff. But we haven't, so you can
what have we got?
improvise. Now, just to wind it all up, because you've loosened and moved everything, see segmental rotation, which is basically we're going to open the hips to the left and to the right. Just opening up everything, making your
And this shows you
middle
just how
section.
inflexible I am, because I can't put them on the floor.
Yes.
I hate
It would be nice if when he's throwing his legs off to the left or the right, his head goes in the other direction.
Oh, yeah, that's difficult.
It will be difficult, but then suddenly you'll find it's not difficult. This is where I can't emphasize that if you can just invest a few weeks of doing this with a little bit of enthusiasm, you'll suddenly reach the point where you think, I can do this. Two things: A, you'll be able to go a bit further each time, and secondly, you'll lose weight. And thirdly, I didn't mention thirdly, you'll feel more stable.
Okay?
All done.
Now we do this one. Over on your hip, right in your ground jaws.
And this is one where if you can remember the first time you did it and how awful you feel,
This is difficult.
and then I say in a month, some of you will actually, if you keep that right shoulder on the ground,
Yep.
you'll find that you can bring your knees all the way over. And you can
I
imagine.
used to be able to do that, but can't anymore. Done that. Now this is my brother trying to do these things. He's just given me a hard time, but let's see what he can do. Oh, he's just loosening his back up. Oh, he's pretending to do crunches. Yeah, I think we can say that's a bit better than mine. Okay, now show us what that segmental rotation you can do.
So we're up here,
Yeah,
and we're going over there.
yeah, put your knees together.
Yeah, well, I've got such massive thighs, I can't get them together.
Really? Okay.
I'm trying to look the other way, relaxing my neck,
Yeah. Then roll the other way.
and getting there. Bearing in mind I've done this from cold, so I'm not as warmed up as Jeff is.
He's always got an excuse, as my brother.
Feels
I'm
good.
honest, I can't do it. But he's telling me that he can, and then when he has to, he's got an excuse as to why he can't. But then that's brothers for you. Okay, he's now going into his meditative state, pretending to go even further. Up. Cool, he's done that.
Crap.
Yeah, oh, get away. Now, do that one leg over.
This one,
Yeah, you've got to put the other leg down flat.
release things.
Yeah, now over. That's it, that's it. Oh, look at that, showing off. Really stretching. Yeah. Breathe out and just go a little bit further, deeper in. Cool, cool. And over the other side. Oh. No, it's is it? Okay, well thanks for that, people. I think you've seen what my brother can do and what I'm trying to do. It's hard work, but I'm already feeling the benefit of it. The one thing just to remind you that this is for your dad and your granddad, and Dad, I'm talking to you now, because it is important to get this mobility on. We want to show you in episode 3 how hopefully I've improved a bit, and then we can have some more exercises, and then we'd like to get on to some of the things that us old people have to deal with, like I was just discussing with Steve. How was your night's sleep last night? He had a bad night's sleep. I didn't have a particularly bad, but I still had to get up to go to the toilet at least once. He had to go twice. And this is the sort of thing that we have to now deal with at our age. So we're going to bring you on to episode 3, which will be next week, and hopefully I'll continue these exercises and do a little bit more improvement. And then in the next episode we want to show you the list of exercises we've got, because we end up forgetting what we're doing and we need to get into that routine. And this is the type of thing that we have as a aid memoir, a crib sheet. Okay, so happy exercising from the Y.O.M Club. Remember, Y.O.M, Y-O-M, Young Old Men Club.